as you can see, we are joined by the great Sonny as well from Sonny Talk Spurs. Sonny, how are you keeping, sir?
I was saying before, it's been a busy day at Talksport where I work. Honestly, the Jurgen Klopp news has taken over. But, good that the limelight isn't on Spurs just yet. Pressure's not on until later this evening. So I'm hoping, good start to the weekend with that news. A win for the mighty Spurs tonight. And, Saturday and Sunday will be an absolute delight.
No, look, do you know what? I do think that sort of news has took the pressure off around the game. It sort of took up most of the space in the news today, which is absolutely brilliant, which means we can go in here with no attention on us, and we know how good we can be when there is zero attention on us. So absolutely brilliant in that regard. The big news actually coming out about Jurgen Klopp today. Before we welcome some people in, just quickly, Dermotron will be joining us in a little while. He's in the doctors at the minute. As soon as he's finished that appointment, he will be on with us. So everybody wish him the best of luck in the doctors as well. But lads, before we welcome some people in and maybe fly into a lot of the fantastic questions I have for you guys today, big news about Jurgen Klopp today. I know Liverpool fans are crying. The first thing I done when I woke up and saw it is send my mates crying emojis. That didn't go down too well at all. A bit raw. They asked me to leave it a little while. However, I'm absolutely delighted because hopefully that means Mo Salah's on his way to Saudi in the summer and maybe Van Dijk out the door as well. So there'll probably be a rebuilding process going on at Liverpool. So hopefully it makes our life easier going forward in the Premier League. But lads, there are some Spurs fans maybe today worried that Ange Postecoglou, lifelong Liverpool fan, they might approach him for the job. Start with you on it, Jack. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think that Postecoglou, if Liverpool came calling, would leave after one season?
I mean, there's so many things that pretty much deny that from ever happening. One of them would be Daniel Levy. I think, you have to realize that Daniel Levy is a tough, shrewd negotiator. And when he likes something and when he has something at his club, he will hold on to it very dearly and very tightly. And then another thing as well, like when Ange was asked about sort of his love for Liverpool, he kind of just sort of said, like, I mean, yeah, I used to like, the Fonz, back in the day, it's kind of like how we used to like, Lucky Charms, cereal or whatever, or like whatever sugary candy that maybe isn't as good now as it maybe was when you were a kid, and I thought that was kind of accurate. And I think that's, the case with a lot of things, in life where you just sort of move on, develop new tastes. And I think he's enjoying the taste of Tottenham Hotspur, the taste of London, the taste of this lifestyle of winning football and an exciting future. Why would he want to leave? Everything's going perfectly here. Also, too, I have been to Liverpool, Dave, and I did not remember too many Greek restaurants of any kind either. So that would also be maybe a tough one for him to, if he is, big into the, quality Greek food. I imagine easier found in London than it would be in Liverpool.
I'm sure Samiskas will have one somewhere on a side street or a back street that he can recommend. But Sonny, do you agree with Jack? Because look, to be fair, to play a bit of devil's advocate here, everything was rosy for him at Celtic. It didn't look like he was ever going to leave there as well, and did up sticks and come to Tottenham Hotspur. And now everyone can also understand why. It's the Premier League, it's Tottenham are a much bigger club than Celtic. But do you agree with Jack, or do you think there is a possibility if Liverpool come calling, lifelong Liverpool fan, too good to turn down?
I don't think he will be at the top of their list. And, as you've hit the nail on the head there, going from Celtic to Tottenham is a step up. Celtic, no disrespect, are a massive club. But, Premier League football is where it's at in Europe, I'm afraid. And, yeah, when it comes to, like, Liverpool, I think they'll look at other options. I'm thinking, Xabi Alonso, Roberto De Zerbi, someone who then, again, could take another step up. Whereas, Ange Postecoglou, it's all set at him at Tottenham now. We're only not even a year into his tenure. We're signing players that he wants, linked to players he wants. It's all about him at the moment, and rightfully so, because we want to back a manager of his ilk. And the more I think of it, the more he is suited to Tottenham than a Liverpool, I believe. And, Pep Barcelona, no one thought he would leave. So you can never rule it out completely. But at the same time, I think Liverpool are going to go down a different route. And I don't know. I feel like Xabi Alonso's football may suit them better because it's a bit more like that sort of rock and roll. Whereas, I think Tottenham is a bit energetic. It is pressing. It is similar. But no, I'm just, the more we say no, hopefully it won't happen.
No, look, I'm with you. I think Ange Postecoglou is committed here for a project as long as the board sort of continue to implement that behind them. So for me, I think it's too soon maybe for Liverpool to come calling for Postecoglou. I think they'll sort of sit back and wait and see how it goes. However, I would say, we know after Arsenal, after Wenger left Arsenal, after Ferguson left United with the big hold they had on the club, look how long it took them to rebuild them, how many managers they went through. Eventually, if it doesn't go right with a couple of managers since then, they might come calling further down the line. However, we do know what Liverpool fans will be having for breakfast tomorrow, a bowl of Kloppo Pops with semi-skimmed tears. So that's their breakfast in the morning. If there's any Liverpool fans watching, please let me know how it went down. Thank you very much. I think you've been a great addition. I think I speak for all 500 people out there watching that we really enjoyed your input today. So hopefully this isn't the last time we see you around here on match day and stuff like that. And people, please get over and subscribe to his channel. But Sonny, why did I need to?
Well, there's so much fun content over on the Sonny Talk Spurs channel. Before the game, why not watch my latest video about Gary Neville and what he's had to say? I did a little bit of deep dive into his comments. Quite a good performing video, that as well. So, and also you can become a member on my channel if you've got some spare pennies after spending on the memberships on these guys' channels as well. Similar thing, weekly podcast called Nice One Sonny, because I thought that was quite a clever name. And yeah, just a weekly podcast, but also it just helps me to continue to make content. And I even bought a flat cap to be on with the boys. So, I've invested from my side. So
well done.
Love it. Love it.
Cheers,
Sonny,
guys.
there's some nice messages in the comments there for you. So I'll leave you with them. Boost your ego before you head off.
Hello and welcome to Sonny Talk Spurs. And now you can become a member on the channel and support me as I make wonderful Tottenham content for all you Spurs fans and everyone else. Not only will this help the channel keep going, but for a small monthly fee, you can get exclusive content. This includes a weekly podcast called Nice One Sonny. You can see what I did there, where I will round out the biggest talking points from Tottenham Hotspur from the week and answer all your questions in a Q&A session as well. So make sure you always get your questions in my comment section with the hashtag #NiceOneSonny. And this means all you Spurs fans can get involved in the content that I make. There's also custom emojis and loyalty badges you can get for becoming a member. I am so loving making Tottenham Hotspur fan content. It's been a dream of mine for years, and finally being able to do it is so special for me. And I'd like to say a huge thank you if you've subscribed to Sonny Talk Spurs so far. It has really helped me on my journey so far. So click on the link just below me and you can become a Sonny Talk Spurs member today. Cheers.